ITU Telecom World 2012 in Dubai, and I'm very pleased to be joined by Romain Bausch, who is CEO of SES. Romain, thank you very much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Now, debates at ITU Telecom World 2012 are focusing on the current radical transformation of the ICT sector and its implication for the industry and for the world in which we live. What for you is the principal opportunity arising from this transformation?
The opportunity is, in very generic terms, really to create a better world, and ICT can participate in this. One main condition is that ICT will, in a very intelligent way, use the different networks and make a smart combination of the different infrastructures available. The beauty of the development recently has been that technologies have been developed, for example, digital technology or IP-based technology, that allows now all the networks to speak to each other. So we are now in the unique position that for the first time we can combine the strengths of all the networks available to have a better world.
And what for you are the major challenges?
I believe for the ICT sector in general, the main challenges might be twofold. With the development of content, there might be the risk of a very high concentration of power. And the second risk is obviously how to fund the future or how to fund the infrastructure. Regarding the concentration of power, which is a real risk, I believe that a couple of principles should be respected. First, there should be a clear separation between ownership of content and ownership of infrastructure and network. And the second point might well be that there is a mix of infrastructures, so that the risk of concentration in the infrastructure is also limited, so that there will be the use of terrestrial infrastructures, fiber, cable, LTE, and of satellites, so diversifying the risk of concentration.
What are your expectations of ITU Telecom World 2012, and have you got a message here for our uniquely influential audience here?
Yeah, as we are a satellite company, so you are not surprised to hear me saying that my focus will be on satellites and the message will be focusing on satellites. The main message is really to make sure that people understand that the funding of the future can only be guaranteed if we are using a mix of the different infrastructures. Each infrastructure has its strengths and its weaknesses. So satellite has strengths but has also weaknesses. The same is true for terrestrial. And it's only by combining both that one can, in a very cost-efficient way, roll out the infrastructure and achieve the objectives of connecting the unconnected, for example. And maybe I give you two examples, very short, very short. The first one is we have invested in a mid-Earth orbit satellite constellation called OCB Networks that will, as of next year, connect all the unconnected. So really bringing broadband to the places where terrestrial broadband is not existing or not yet existing. And the other example is really bringing digital TV to all the homes that will not be covered by the digital terrestrial infrastructure. So very in high complementarity to terrestrial. My message is not let's use satellites and forget about terrestrial. My message is make an intelligent and a smart combination of the strengths of all the networks available.
And finally, in your opinion, why is ITU Telecom World 2012 important, and what makes it special, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's the opportunity of networking, and it's the opportunity to really send this message to all those who are participating to the future of ICT.
Well, Romain Bausch, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you, it was my pleasure.